I'm Tashawn,
And I'm Wanye.
and we're the anchors for Friday, May 3rd.
Please stand for the pledge.
Today is National Chocolate Custard Day.
Your lunch options for today are cheese tamale, baked lasagna, and baked ravioli.
Your sides today are assorted fresh fruits and a fresh veggie tray.
A man named James Polzar now has the second longest winning streak in Jeopardy. Here's CNN with the video.
29,403. That gives you a nice payday today. 80 back to 615. 1,608,000.
Jeopardy James. Yes.
How is it for you as the host?
Oh, it's exciting. It's fun. I watch it every night. You look at his performance, he has no weaknesses. He's only missed one final Jeopardy. I believe he's missed 4 daily doubles. He's all in so often. He knows how to play the game. Our ratings are great thanks to him, but everywhere I go, people are talking about him.
A baby sea lion was recently rescued on a highway. Here's CNN with the video.
Chrome Legacy window.
Aw, baby sea lion had to be rescued. This is from a freeway near San Francisco. Troopers say they almost couldn't believe it when they got the call. When they got there, the pup hopped right into the back of the patrol car. They're friendly.
Back button.
Essentially, when we got the call, I couldn't really believe there was a sea lion on the freeway. Usually we get, dogs, cats, things like that. But at first it was kind of like, oh, we'll see when we get there. But sure enough, when we got there, it was an actual sea lion.
Vets think it probably got lost coming back from a creek. They estimate it's close to a year, and they say it appears to be healthy.
Traffic cameras in London caught some curious seagulls. These videos have been published online and are going viral. Here's CNN with the footage.
Title bar. Tap. Traffic cam footage goes viral thanks to these birds. Tab. Close button. New tab button. Back button. Forward button. Exit narrator window. Focus on yes button. Contains yes button. No button. Are you sure you want to exit narrator?
Now to Jay and Erica with the sports and weather.
Thanks, anchors. Our sports birthday today is Jeff Haloran, an American hockey player born in Maryland in 1976. 8th graders, LC Physical Night is next Tuesday if you want to do a summer workout. You must have a physical on file. The LC soccer call-out meeting is at 4 p.m. at the Belzer Gym on May 14th. Now here's Jericho with the weather.
Today's weather will be a high of 60 degrees and a low of 55 degrees and rainy.
Now back to our anchors.
Thanks, Jay and Erica.
LC has extended their color guard workshops into next week. Join the color guard on May 7th and the 9th next week.
Students, remember to have a book next week to read during iLearn and make arrangements for your phone so it is not in the room. So it's not in the testing room.
8th graders, the time to sign up for the annual Chicago trip is now. Please turn in your $40 and permission slip to Ms. Bernard in room B216 to secure a spot on the trip. You must turn in the money and slip before the deadline. You're just over 2 weeks.
The celebration is in 2 weeks. To attend, you need to be a student in good standing. You must have no more than 1 F, no frills, and no more than 5 tardies total.
Today for lunch you will have the opportunity to eat authentic tamales as a celebration of Cinco de Mayo, which is Sunday. Here's a video to show you how to eat them.
As far as I'm concerned, they did. Now remember, tamales are wrapped in corn husks, so you have to remove the corn husk before you eat. Otherwise, it's not going to be a pleasant experience. I tried the pork tamale first.
Best buddies meet for lunch during A, B, and D lunches. There's only one more lunch meeting left after today.
Minor students, you cannot take your laptops home tonight.
Not to the joke of the day. Do you know why I don't like stairs?
No, why?
Because they're always up to something.
The celebrity birthday for today is Designer, who is a hip-hop artist and songwriter who made a name for himself with a single titled Panda.
The random fact for today is any modern jet is capable of breaking the sound barrier.
Now to Mr. Harsha to finish off the morning announcements. Have a great Friday, Bruins.
Good morning, Bruins. 2 things this morning, a few final reminders about our iLearn testing and expectations for next week, and then our Positivity Pass drawing. So please listen carefully. Just a couple reminders that I know you've already heard, but I need to say everything one more time as we get ready to go into next week. Next Monday morning, we will start our iLearn testing. And remember that we will be testing every day next week. So I've asked your parents to try to avoid having doctor's appointments or any other obligations that would take you out of school. We've got to make sure that you're here to get that testing complete. It's also going to be important that you get here early in the morning. I know some of you are at the mercy of our school buses, and sometimes you arrive late. That's out of your control. But those of you that ride to school with a parent, make sure that you're getting up early and getting to school on time. Final reminders. 1, no cell phones in the testing room, so make arrangements. Leave it at home, put it in your locker, figure out a plan, but you cannot, absolutely cannot have it in the classroom. We're also not going to bring in book bags, so leave your book bag in your locker. Again, leave your book bag at home. The only thing you should need as you walk into your classroom is your Chromebook, a book to read in case you finish early, and your set of headphones. Remember, guys, these do not have to be fancy headphones. You can buy them at the dollar store for $1 or $2. The little earbuds, as long as it's got the little audio jack that you can stick into your Chromebook. There are listening portions of the test on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. The school has a very limited supply in case people forget or you absolutely cannot go get one this weekend. But please, guys, we don't have enough for every student in the building. You've got to try to make sure that you bring your own if you can. Another couple things to talk about. Chromebooks are going to stay at school today. No Chromebook goes home. 7th period teachers, please help me with that. No Chromebooks are going home tonight. Keep them here at school. Secure them in the cart. Make sure they have a full charge so Monday morning you're ready to rock and roll. Pencil is another thing you might want to bring. We will be providing some pencils, and we will also be providing scratch paper in case you want to take notes on what you read or work out some math problems on paper. But again, we will take care of that. No backpacks, need your headphones, no cell phones. Make sure, again, no other electronic devices, no Apple Watches, no Fitbits, no tablets. None of that stuff is allowed in the testing room. So I just wanted to give you a couple reminders. Monday morning, we are going to report to College Prep. So you're going to go to the room that you're sitting in right now. And then at some point, after we make sure everybody's got breakfast and is ready to rock and roll, we will go to our testing room and start testing on Monday morning. So I appreciate everybody tuning in this week as we go through all these reminders. I want to make sure that all teachers and all students are well informed and that we can do everything possible to make sure we have a successful setting for our testing next week. So I appreciate all the work that Mr. Bergman and all of our teachers have done to make sure that we're ready to go. So with that being said, I'm done. I want to make sure I announce our 4 winners today. I have Rebecca Foster, 8th grader, from Mr. Miller. Destiny Doss, 8th grader, from Mrs. Rawls. I believe this is Kyle LaFair, might be LaFara, Miss Wood in 7th grade. And then I have Taekwon, 7th grader, no last name, from Mr. Gerbrandt. I believe that is Taekwon, 7th grader from Mr. Gerbrandt. I have Kyle, I believe it's Kyle LaFair or LaFara from Miss Wood, Destiny Doss, and Rebecca Foster. Please meet me in the cafeteria to get your prize for our positivity passes. And again, thank you, teachers who continue to recognize our kids for doing great things. I'm proud of you all. Let's make it a great Friday.